would Sasuke have turned to Orochimaru if Naruto wasn't on his team?
Would Sasuke have turned to Orochimaru?
Yeah. Now, do you want to hear my argument first?
Go
Because
ahead.
I know when I told you to think about it, because I was going to ask you that question, I was like, just think about it. You're like, fuck no, you're
Go
stupid.
ahead.
That's a
Yeah.
stupid point.
It is a fuck
Yeah.
no, you're
Okay.
stupid. Go ahead. But go
So
ahead.
there's two big moments, right? There's two big moments that led him to Orochimaru, or two things, I guess, not moments, but things.
Okay, and
Uh,
and and hold on. Before you start that, he didn't know who the fuck Orochimaru was prior to him getting bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there. Go ahead.
Okay. So the two things that let him in, I switched that for moments because the Itachi thing is a moment that I don't consider in this. But so two things, right? It was the Orochimaru bite, right? The curse mark. So the curse
Okay.
mark led him to Orochimaru. I think that was the biggest factor. And then the second one was he wanted the power to defeat Itachi,
Mhm.
right? So those are the two biggest things that led him to Orochimaru. Could we agree on that at least?
Yeah.
Okay.
His lust for power to
Yes.
obviously kill Itachi, and then the
And
fact that he got bit and got the power boost
from the curse mark.
from the curse mark which Orochimaru
Yeah.
gave him.
So we
Okay.
can
Yeah.
agree that
We
those
agree
two
there.
things are the biggest. There's more to it, obviously. It's
Mhm.
not as nuanced as that. But those are the two biggest things. Okay. Now, the only reason when he got
You all right? Can you breathe?
yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Just a hiccup
But yeah, I think so. But it didn't
that
feel like a hiccup.
absolved. Yeah.
Yeah. So he got the cursed mark, or he got the bite that led to the cursed mark during the tuning exams, right? The
Mhm.
only reason he was at the tuning exams and Kakashi felt they were ready is because of the fight that they had with the what's his face, the one we just talked about, Haku and
Zabuza?
Zabuza. Yeah. Now the only reason they
They
were
had
even
that
on that,
a little bit. That was a
they had
good
it
amount
before,
before.
but that's why Kakashi was like, "You guys are ready." He pointed that out when he said they were ready. He's like, the fight and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the only reason they were on that mission was because they were getting D-ranked missions, and Naruto went into the third. It was like, you need to give us better missions. We're ready to do more than this. We should be getting higher missions. So the only reason they even get to the tuning exams is because Naruto goes in, demands a better mission. They get a C-ranked mission that turns into an A-ranked mission, and they have to fight. And because of that fight, he's like, "Hey, I saw you guys handled yourself. You guys are at least ready to take the tuning exams." And so the only reason he was there is because Naruto originally started that process by going to the Hokage. Okay, so that's that point. The other one is the power. The only reason, like not the only reason, that was a wrong thing to say, but a big reason he felt he needed more power is because he saw Naruto's development at such a high rate. Now, I think Kakashi pointed it out correctly, where he's like, he was the worst student and you were the best student. Of course, he's going to grow at a bigger rate because he had the most room to grow. But ultimately, Sasuke was getting very hateful and resentful of Naruto for
Mm,
his strength gain. And that
mm,
led to the big fight, which led him to go to Orochimaru
mm.
at the hospital. Remember? Because they're at the hospital top and they fought on top of the hospital. And that was the last straw where he ended up going with Orochimaru.
Mm-mm.
So if Naruto's not there,
Oh
you
yeah, that
think
is
he still goes to
because by then he's learned the
Orochimaru?
Rasengan and the Chidori.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if what wasn't there, say that at the end.
So you think if Naruto's not on his team, do you think he still gets over to Orochimaru? Now that I've laid
If
that argument out,
Naruto's not on the team, yeah,
right?
I still think he goes because Naruto's not as focused. I think that's the one point you missed where you're all like he got resentful of Naruto, which I could see where you're coming from because he did. Like they did show him a
Yeah.
moment saying
Oh,
he's got how did he get so powerful? But resentful, I wouldn't use as the right word.
yeah.
I would
Real
use it
quick,
as again that rivalry.
real quick. I do want to point out when I first brought this up to you, you were like, "This is fucking stupid."
It is
Now,
stupid.
hearing my logic, do you think it's as stupid, or at least there's something to it?
It's stupid because of the Sasuke Naruto parallel that you drew. Everything
Okay,
else lined up, but that was your source, was because
the
like
power source
ultimately
for the
the
power, the argument
right.
for the power side of it.
Like
Yeah.
because you're saying if Naruto wasn't on the team, would he still try to reach out? And I go, that doesn't make sense because Itachi has always been his number one. He's always seen Naruto as a friend, and he made that very clear. And Itachi was like, "You got to get rid of all your friends to gain power."
But remember that
Now,
even that situation was created by Naruto.
yeah, of course, because they became friends, but that doesn't mean that he wouldn't
No,
have been friends with
I don't
somebody
I
else or
don't
that he still wouldn't have
yeah,
been lusting for
that
power.
okay, and I agree with what you're saying there, but what I mean is by that situation being created by Naruto, it's because Naruto
Got
was
strong.
out. No, no, no. I'm talking specifically about when Itachi told him you got to kill a friend. That situation happened because they were after Naruto while he was with Jiraiya, and Sasuke wasn't there. And Sasuke heard that Itachi was going after Naruto, and he wanted to go help his friend. So the friendship part helped,
Yeah.
but ultimately, if Naruto's not on his team, is he still so inclined to go help a friend and help try and fight Itachi?
Yes. Yes, he fucking hates Itachi.
I think the
I like
argument could be
you.
made
That's wild that you think that he
that if they weren't
wouldn't
on the
have
same
as much
team,
hype going after Itachi if Naruto
all right.
wasn't
So I
the
guess
person here.
the real question is, if Naruto's not on his team, does he even hear about Itachi going after Naruto? Do you think he still hears about it? Because I guess that's the better
Yes.
question there. Okay.
Yes, because Itachi showing up to the Leaf Village is fucking massive. He
Yeah,
massacred
that's
a
fair.
whole clan.
That's fair. I do think after thinking about it, I do think I lose this part of the argument. But I think my other arguments are pretty strong, man.
No, no, I think it's stupid. And again, to finish my point, where it was I don't think I think his sole fucking drive was to get Itachi, and I think he was fighting with himself to let go of Naruto, but he just couldn't. But he just couldn't. But he just couldn't. It was almost like he was edging, but in terms of his relationship to fucking Naruto, and the second he got bit and realized, oh shit, I can control this power and it can give me a massive power up, and I just got my ass kicked by Itachi himself. I need to go find out if I can master it, and that way I can gain enough power and strength to fight Itachi. Because that was his, again, like you mentioned, his whole purpose was to try and kill Itachi.
So
So
you're thinking
regardless of Naruto, regardless of anybody, I think Sasuke has that set in his mind. No matter what, I need to find power, and any opportunity I have, I need to go take it.